How's everybody doing? I'm Jim, and today I'm going to do an unboxing. This is a Big Cat, Fat Cat XL. I'm pretty sure it's a 500 watt version, unless they upgraded me and sent me the 750. Usually I wouldn't keep doing unboxings, but there's some things on this one I want to point out that I think Big Cat did a really good job of, and let's check it out real quick. So first off, on the top of the box, it gives you a list of tools you'll need, and I have those out, which is a 5 and 6 millimeter Allen, a couple open-end wrenches. It says a 10 and a 17 if I'm reading the instructions right. Standard and Phillips screwdrivers, and open-end adjustable wrench. It says not to use don't cut it open. I'm going to kind of, just because I don't find another way to really do it very well. But the things I wanted to point out, and I'm gonna come around here. So this box is like, this is probably the best packed e-bike I've gotten to date. You can see it's got plastic around the outside. It's got I thought this was a steel belt at first, but it's just a sturdy nylon type of belt. But it has all these stickers on it. They say fragile, handle with care. This package was in perfect condition when it left the facility. And there's only a few spots where this outside plastic wrap is torn, and then it has these reinforcement heavier cardboard things around the edges. Just seems to be in really good shape. And Big Cat's out of New York City, so this came from New York, and in pretty great shape, which is kind of unusual. Like, a lot of times these things are beat up, and I'm not sure if some of the other little labeling type things helped with that. And also just kind of feeling the cardboard, it feels like a really thick wall cardboard. Now this box is big, as you can see. It weighed 87 pounds. I threw it on the scale before I took it out here, so it's pretty massive. I was using the dolly like I came up with. I would kind of probably go that way if I was you. But I'm going to remove a few of the things. Just quickly about Big Cat. I really didn't know much about Big Cat, and I bought this for $100 off. So I bought it on the Black Friday or the Cyber Monday sale, one of those two. So I paid $1,395 for this, and I ordered on November 21st. So of course that's not Black Friday, but well, I guess it'd be pretty close, wasn't it? I think that might have been Cyber Monday. Anyway, so I ordered this on November 21st. Today's January 15th. I got this yesterday. So it took a long time to arrive. There was a bunch of back and forth with Big Cat. Every time I talked to somebody, it was a really great experience. Vincent and Jose were really great to talk to. I really liked their energy. But then I had some issues on the email side, and especially one time where I was, how's it going? It's a big box. It's a big old box, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. What's in it?
It's an electric bike.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I had more difficulties communicating with Big Cat on the email front. I got some undeliverable emails from the order that had come to me, and some kind of changing of the delivery date. First it was supposed to come right after Christmas. I got to the point where I actually was trying to cancel the charges of my credit card company, and I finally got some communication back. And like I was saying, I was told by Vincent that this is not an indicative experience of ordering from Big Cat, and just talking to them, I believe that, but I'm just letting you know kind of the buying experience I had. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not sure how much I'll show of this. I might speed some stuff up. I'm going to do the assembly now too. You can see in here, I think it's packed really well. The only thing I did notice is, looking down in here, there's this piece of plastic with this, typically the fork support. And I found on mail order bikes, the fork support is about the most common place of damage. They got a lot of cushioning around here. I don't know. You can tell it's packed by hand. It looks pretty solid. You can see these, they do put some warnings on here. Like I said, have the tools, wear a helmet, do not ride. I think it's good to have all those warnings on there. I've had some back injuries, so I don't really like to lift these. So I'm gonna cut off one of the ends and just pull the bike out. I can sometimes I'll also drop the front. Got the front wheel, fat tire. Got the skewer separate, which is kind of cool. It looks like everything survived pretty well. Looking down in the box, it looks like a couple zip ties popped off in transit. I'll tidy up for a second. So the way I typically do it is I like to use part of the box down there to protect the fork while this sits down here like this. I'm gonna do a little time lapse now of me assembling the bike, and I'll let you know when I'm done with it if there's anything of note. I just want to wrap up this real quick on after I assembled it. It went real fast. It only took me about 15 minutes to put it together. I liked how the bolts were already in the spots on the rack instead of loose, so it was really easy to put this rear rack on. The only thing that didn't take one of the tools they had said on the box, and it says on the box 10 to 17 millimeters, so it must have been the whole range. So you need a 15 millimeter for the pedals. That's pretty standard, and it was a 4 millimeter for the lower rack bolt. The one thing that I thought was nice is they give you a little toolkit here, and it has a patch kit in it with a multi-tool and then some tire levers, metal tire levers, which is pretty nice. And oh, it looks like there's the cement's over on that side. I'll go through the specs and everything when I do the full review. Looking forward to it. This looks like a fun one. Some people don't necessarily like the old Silverfish style of battery, but I don't have a problem with it. I like it that it keeps the weight right down the center of the bike. You know, of course they could have put some bottle braze-ons probably on this tube since it's free, but anyway, I'll let you know what I think after I usually try to ride them like 100 miles before I really do my review, and be back to you soon. Be back with you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Hey, how's it going? It's Jim. And bam! You know, this should Popular Scout. Grunt transition. I'm gonna go talk to my chickens.
Oh, no way. It's pretty neat.
Catch the wave, feel